Good afternoon and welcome out to Clayton, North Carolina. We are here as the Southside Christian Academy and Gca Knights start off the 2024 NCCSA 2A State Playoffs, Round 1. Getting ready to go underway here. Leading things off for the Knights, as they are the visiting team, will be number 3, the shortstop, Ethan Hopkins. Your defensive alignment for Southside will be from left to right. Left field number 34, Jonah. Center field number 7, Cole. And right field number 10, Gowan. Moving third to first at the hot corner, number 9, Landon. Shortstop, number 3, Zeke. Second base, number 8, Jackson. And first base, number 21, Jewett. Your starting pitcher for Southside will be number 31, Ethan. His battery mate behind the plate will be number 1, Jason. And we get ready here for pitch 1 of today's contest. Ethan Hopkins to lead things off here for the Knights as he digs in. First pitch of the game coming down the pipe. Ethan comes set, delivers, misses low for a ball. 1-0's the count. Righty-righty matchup here, the 1-0 offer. Drills it down the left side, but foul. That'll even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Welcome in all the Southside fans, all the Knights fans. Be sure to check in. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out on the stream. Hopkins will dig back in from the right side, 1-1 count. Leadoff batter here to start off the game. Hopkins digs in. Ethan looks in, gets his sign from his catcher behind the plate, comes set. The 1-1 offer. Sails high for a ball, 2-1's the count. Winner of this game will head west on Tuesday. That ball misses high, and Hopkins digs in with a hitter's count here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hopkins the leadoff batter this half inning. The 3-1. That'll sail high, and Hopkins will draw the base on balls. And that'll bring up number 1, Mason Brown. He'll dig in from the left side, runner at first. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Hopkins gets his lead at first. Ethan on the mound takes a look at him. Pitch home. Mason shows bunt, pulls it back for a strike. 0-1's the count. That'll bring the third baseman even with the bag. Hopkins with a good lead. Pick attempt over to first, not in time. Ethan gets back in plenty of time. 0-1's the count. Brown digs back in. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch home. Foul tipped into the mid. Ethan takes off to second. Throw down to second, not in time. And Ethan Hopkins will be credited with a stolen base. And Brown will dig in and finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Hopkins gets his lead at second. Shortstop holding him on. Pitch home. Sails high for a ball. 1-2's the count. Shortstop playing straight up behind second base. Big gap between the 5-6. Pops it up, it'll go just foul. Third baseman, number 9, Landon, had a play on it. Ran all the way up to the fence, just ran out of room. So Brown will dig back in, new life, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Daniel Edwards awaits on deck. The 1-2. Sails high for a ball, that'll even things up, 2-2. Knights threatening with Ethan Hopkins, number 3, dancing off a second. Shortstop holding him on, playing straight up. The 2-2. And comes up empty, 1 away. So with 1 away, that'll bring up the first baseman, number 10, Daniel Edwards. It's another lefty, digs in from the left side. Righty-lefty matchup. Hopkins has got a good lead at second. Ethan delivers. Ball sails high, 1-0's the count. One away here in the top of the first. And the 1-0. And they'll pick over to first. And Hopkins is back in plenty of time. Number 3, Zeke for Southside, holding Hopkins on. The pitch home. Foul tipped. And that'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You got it, Daniel. You got
it. Edwards digs back in, back of the box. Ethan has it signed to 1-1. And that'll miss letter high. 2-1's the count. Time called as the catcher, Jason, will go out and have a talk with his pitcher. Ethan Hopkins at second in scoring position for the Knights. 1 away here so far in the top of the first. This is game 1 of the playoffs for the Knights. Win this game and they'll head out west next Tuesday. Edwards digs back in, 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position. Pitch home. Healthy cut, comes up empty, 2-2's the count. The 2-2 offer. And foul tip to stay alive. Number 11, the third baseman, Connor Dial, awaits on deck. Edwards digs in. Ethan comes set, the 2-2. And comes up empty. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ethan. 2 away. So with 2 away and a runner at second, that'll bring up the third baseman, number 11, Connor Dial. As he looks down the third base line, gets his sign. Number 8, Jackson, the second baseman, will come over to cover Hopkins at second. Pitch home. That'll kick away. Hopkins thought about it. He'll pull back to second. 1-0's the count. Dial digs back in, middle of the box, 1-0 the count. Hopkins with his lead. Pitch home. That'll catch the outer half. That'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Number 9, the center fielder, Gabe Longenberger, awaits on deck. The 1-1. Pops it up. That's going to go out of play. And it'll be a 1-2 count to Dial here. 2 away here in the top of the first. Dial digs back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner at second. The 1-2. And chases one, low and away for strike number 3. Ethan leads off a walk and then records 3 strikeouts back to back to back. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Clayton. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, welcome back to Clayton. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here. Your defensive alignment for your Knights. Left field, number 4, Jackson Heath. Center field, number 9, Gabe Longenberger. Right field, number 6, Hunter Stroud. Moving infield, number 11, the hot corner, Connor Dial. Number 3, Ethan Hopkins at short. Number 7, Jonathan Williams at second. Number 10, Daniel Edwards at first. Your starting pitcher for the Knights in today's contest is number 1, Mason Brown. His first pitch to his battery mate behind the plate just missed the outside corner. 1-0's the count. This is number 31, the pitcher, Ethan, as he digs in. The 1-0. That'll miss outside. 2-0 to count. Shakes off his first, his second. He likes his third, comes set, the 2-0. Pops it deep, left field. Jackson Heath will range to his right up under it for out number 1. That'll bring up number 21, the first baseman, Jewett, for Southside. 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Brown looks in, gets a sign. He comes set. Pitch home. Nice breaking ball as he comes up empty. 0-1's the count. Brown comes set. The 0-1 offer. Pop foul over towards us, and he'll find him. Brown will be ahead in the 0-2 hole.
All right, one more, Mason. One more, Mason. Go, Mason.
No balls, 2 strikes. Jewett digs in from the right side, front of the box. Brown looks in, he comes set. Takes a breath, the 0-2 offer. Breaking ball, missed somewhere.
Good job, Mason.
1-2's the count. And Carter says he doesn't know where it missed either. We'll do it again. The 1-2 offer. Drills that one deep, center field. Gabe Longberger will range back. And will make the grab for out number 2. Gabe was fighting the sun there.
Good job, guys.
And 2 long outs here. We'll bring up number 3, the shortstop, Zeke. Zeke digs in from the right side, 2 away, nobody on. Brown's got his sign, he comes set. Pitch home. That'll be a strike on the outer half. 0-1's the count.
Go, Mason. Come on now, 3 strikes all it takes. Let's go.
Long look in, gets his sign. The 0-1 offer. Just missed outside, low and away. That'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You good? Go, Mason.
Zeke digs back in. Pitch home.
Yeah, buddy.
Comes up empty. Check swing. 1-2's the count. Two away, 1-2 count. Brown comes set and delivers. And did he go?
He went. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce is wild here in the bottom of the first.
Get him, Mason. Throw your 5th strike.
The 2-2. Toe tapper to Ethan, and that'll be off his glove, and he'll reach on the E6. So that'll put the first runner on for Southside and bring up number 34, the left fielder, Jonah.
Come get him, Mason. You good? You good?
So a runner at first, 2 away here. Middle infield plays straight up. Brown toes the rubber, looks in, gets his sign. Zeke with a small lead at first. Breaking ball, pop foul out of play. 0-1's the count.
Way to Pop up, Carter.
Jonah looks down the third base line, gets his sign from the third base coach as he digs back in for Southside. Front of the box, Zeke with a small lead at first. Daniel holding him on. Pick attempt to first, just gets back. And we'll do it again. Brown comes set, the 0-1 offer. Pitch home, breaking ball, misses outside. 1-1's count. Zeke with a small lead for Southside at first, not getting far off that bag. The 1-1 offer. Pick attempt, and they've got him in a rundown. Daniel will throw to Jonathan, gets the tag, and the pickoff attempt gets the runner. We go to the top of the second, no score. You're watching Knights baseball here on the 2 Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back as we go to the top of the second. Leading things off, number 9, Gabe Longenberger, the center fielder. First pitch in, misses low and away for a ball. 1-0's the count. The birthday boy up to bat. Today is Longenberger's birthday. The 1-0. And called strike. 1-1's the count. And the 1-1 offer. Right back up the middle to the second baseman. Jackson comes up, fires to his first baseman, Jewett, for the out. So 4-3, one away here. And that'll bring up the catcher, Carter Letchworth.
Okay, Carter, here we go, too.
Got it, Carter. Go, Carter. Go, Carter.
Carter digs in from the right side. Nobody on, 1 away. Pitch home. Breaking ball stays high for a ball. 1-0's the count. Number 6, the right fielder, Hunter Stroud, awaits on deck. The 1-0. And he'll get the call on the inside corner. That'll even things up, 1-1.
All right, here we go, 2.
The 1-1 offer. Shows bunt, puts it down, right back to the pitcher. He bobbles it. Throw to first in time.
All right, it's all right.
And 2 away. So with 2 away, that'll bring up number 6, the right fielder, Hunter Stroud. Good hustle by Letchworth down the first base line. Bout beat out the throw. Pitch home. In there for a strike, lower part of the zone, 0-1's the count. The 0-1. That'll miss low for a ball. 1-1's the count. Pitch home. Breaking ball misses, kicks to the backstop. Nobody on, no damage done. 2-1's the count. Have Ethan come set for Southside. The 2-1 offer, and he chases one letter high. And that'll even it up, 2-2. Pitch home. And goes down looking. 1, 2, 3, go the Knights. We go to the bottom of the second. Still no score here in Clayton. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back as we go to the bottom of the second here in Clayton. Due up for Southside. Number 34, the left fielder, Jonah, will dig back in. He was at bat at the bottom of the first, but due to an out on the base pass, will lead things off this half inning. Defensive alignment remains the same for your Knights. Brown toeing the rubber. His first pitch this half inning. Drilled deep down the left field line, telling foul, and it's going to go way foul. That is a extremely long strike. 0-1's the count. Got too much of the plate there. We'll try to keep that away. 0-1 the count here in the bottom of the second. And Jonah will come back in. Jonah, the leadoff batter, he's the number 4 batter. 5 and 6 are due up for Southside this half inning. Number 1, the catcher, Jason, awaits on deck. Long pause by Jonah as he digs back in. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 offer. Misses low and inside for a ball. 1-1's the count. Jonah digs back in, left fielder for Southside. The 1-1 offer.
Nice.
And that'll catch the lower part of the zone. 1-2's the count.
All right, be smart. Come get him.
Brown looks in, gets a sign. Pitch home. Breaking ball foul down the third base side. It broke late. And Jonah was able to get a piece of it to stay alive. Jonah looks down the third base line, get his sign from his coach. The ball comes in from left field. SKB 101, welcome in. We'll do it again, the 1-2, and chase that one. They'll throw it down to first, get the outs to complete the strikeout. And one away. That'll bring up number 1, the catcher, Jason. And he'll dig in from the right side for Southside. Brown's first pitch, healthy cut on a cutter, excuse me. 0-1 to count. The 0-1 offer. Right over the glove of Connor Dow.
Hey,
Good stop by Jackson. And they'll get it into 2, and that's keep that to a single. And that puts another runner on base that probably should have been 2 bases, but good defense by the Knights as Connor about got his world rocked there. That came right at him, and he just did miss gloving that ball. So they're looking for a sub. This will be number 32, Roman, for the Warriors, coming in to be a courtesy runner for the catcher, Jason. So that'll put a runner at first with 1 away here for the Warriors. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 8, Jackson, to the plate. He'll dig in from the right side. Brown toes the rubber. Roman gets a very, very small lead at first. Pitch home, misses low and inside for a ball, 1-0 to count.
Hey, not a bad pitch. Come get him.
The 1-0. Breaking ball, misses outside. Carter thought about firing down to first. 2-0 to count. Brown toes the rubber. Jackson digs back in. Takes a breath. He'll pick. Did he get him?
Yep.
No, got back in there.
Nice.
Close pickoff attempt. Caught him leaning. A little bit lower of a toss over. He probably would have had him. The 2-0. In there for a strike. 2-1 to count. Brown comes set. The 2-1 from the stretch. Right between the 5-6 hole. And that will move Roman over 1 base. And back-to-back singles for the Warriors. And they've got something cooking here with 1 away. That'll bring up number 9 in the 7 hole, the third baseman, Landon. Pitch home. Just misses outside, 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. Fouled down the first base line, and that'll even it up, 1-1. Ethan will check in on the runner at second. Bounces off the 1-1, misses high for a ball. 2-1's the count. Ethan checks in behind Roman at second, bounces off, pitch home, foul tipped, and that'll even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Landon digs back in front of the box. Brown comes set, the 2-2. Just missed.
Hey, not a bad miss, Mason. You're good.
Just missed the top part of the zone. Full count. Payoff pitch. Down the third base line, and Connor will get the play or the lead runner at third, 2 away.
Good play. You're good. You're good. Daniel, he didn't have time, Daniel.
So with 2 away and 2 runners on, that'll bring up the number 8 batter, right fielder Gowan for the Warriors. Runners at first and second, 2 away.
2 away. Okay. It is 2 away. I was wrong. I just don't know where the first one was. Okay. Oh, okay.
Runner gets his lead at second, pitch home. Drops in there for a strike, 0-1's the count. Brown takes a look at the runner at second. Jonathan checks in to hold him on. He'll bounce off the 0-1. Healthy cut comes up empty, 0-2.
Good job, Carter.
Gowan will dig back in. 2 away, 2 runners on, 2 strikes. Deuces wild here in the bottom of the second. The 0-2. Comes up empty for strike 3. They leave 2 stranded. 2 hits, no runs, no errors. We go to the top of the third. You're watching Knights baseball here on the 2 Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, Warrior fans and Knights fans, as we go to the top of the third. No score here in Clayton in the first playoff game of the 2A NCCSA state tournament this year. Leading things off this half inning for your Knights will be number 7, the second baseman, Jonathan Williams.
There we go, 7.
31, Ethan, still towing the rubber for the Warriors. Pitch home. Pops one up, mile high. Could be trouble. Shortstop says he's got it, and left fielder comes up and makes the grab.
Hey, you get a bat on it. Here you go, Jax.
And that'll bring up the left fielder for the Knights, number 4, Jackson Heath. Jackson digs in from the left side. First pitch, healthy cut, comes up empty. 0-1's the count. Jackson moves to the front of the box. The 0-1. Sails high for a ball, and that'll even it up 1-1. The 1-1 offer. Foul tipped, and he'll quickly find himself in a 1-2 hole.
All right, protect here. Come get him.
Pitch home.
Hey, good
Misses
eye.
outside. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fouls it off to stay alive.
Hey, got a piece of it. Come get him.
Top of the lineup, the shortstop, Ethan Hopkins, awaits on deck. Pitcher for the Warriors, Ethan comes set. 2-2. Taps it down the first base line and foul.
Get it back here.
As Heath is showing some fight here at the plate. The 2-2. Misses in the dirt. He's worked it from an 0-2 to a full count.
Hey, get it back here for it. Protect here. You got to protect. Good eye.
And that'll miss. Ball 4. And Jackson Heath will draw the base on balls. And he'll be a runner for the Knights with 1 away here in the top of the 3rd. That'll bring up the shortstop, number 3, Ethan Hopkins. As he digs in from the right side. Runner at first, 1 away. Shows bunt, pulls it back for a ball, 1-0's the count. That'll bring the third baseman in as he begins to play even with the bag. The 1-0. Misses low. 2-1. 2-0, excuse me.
Attention, Jacks. Here we go.
Jackson with an average lead at first. Comes pick attempt over to first. He gets back in plenty of time.
He's got time. He's got time.
2-0 to count.
Thank you, Blue.
Jackson with his lead. Hopkins at the plate. The 2-0. Misses in the dirt, kicks away. Jackson will take off to third. And he'll reach on the wild pitch.
Here we go, Jacks. Here we go, Mason. All right, go 3. Here we go. He's out there.
And Hopkins digs in. 3-0 hitters count here. We'll see if Coach Craddy gives him the green light here. With a Knight in scoring position, 1 away. The 3-0. Misses in the dirt, kicks away. Jackson gets a late hop, but he'll take off to third. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Mason Brown.
All right, here we go, 1.
Back-to-back walks for the Warriors here, puts runners on the corners as the Knights are threatening. The catcher, Jason, for the Warriors will go out and have a talk with his pitcher, settle him down. As you'll have Jackson Heath at third and Ethan Hopkins at first. 1 away here, top of the 3rd. Knights looking to score first. Mason gets some talking from Coach Craddy down the third base line. Steps across to the left side of the box. Digs in, middle of the box. Ethan looks in, gets his sign. Checks both runners, comes set. That'll miss. And trying to get the runner to take off.
Hey, good eye, Mason.
So Hopkins will reach second on the defensive end difference. That puts 2 runners in scoring position, 1-0 the count. Pitch home. And don't know what he was trying to do there. But goes around to bunt instead of pulling it back. Tries to put it in play, force it. And makes for a 1-1 count. Unless they were doing a suicide there and it was fight it off at all costs.
All right, we go, 1.
The 1-1.
Oh, boy.
Ropes it to the second baseman.
You got your RBI here.
And he'll get the RBI. So he'll record the out, but the Knights get on with the sack. That'll bring up number 10, Daniel Edwards. Steps in from the left side, 2 away. Takes a strike, high part of the zone. 2 away. Ethan looks in, gets the sign, comes set. The 0-1.
Good eye.
And that one misses the upper part of the zone. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, base hit here. Here goes 10.
The 1-1. Misses high, 2-1 to count. Number 11, the third baseman, Connor Dial, awaits on deck. Ethan for the Warrior digs in. Looks in, gets a sign, comes set. The 2-1. Pick attempt to third as he makes it back in plenty of time. Ethan trying to get Ethan. Runner for the Knights on third. His name is Ethan. And the pitcher for the Warriors. His name is Ethan. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch home. And toe tapper. And that's a foul ball. So that'll even the count 2-2 as Daniel comes to walk it off. So he took that one right off the, I don't know if it's the ankle or the top of the foot there. And he's trying to stretch it and work it out. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Knights have pushed one across, trying to get a second run in. Edwards fights it off. He'll dig back in. And they're gonna ask if it was off him in the batter's box. And it was. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third here in the top of the third. And Daniel will hobble back into the box. 2-strike approach here, the 2-2 offer. Sails high for a ball. Full count. Full count, payoff pitch. Pops it up. It's going to be out of play. And Edwards will dig back in.
All right, protect here, Chan. Come get him.
Another payoff pitch coming down the pipe. Pick over to third. He's back. Connor Dial awaits on deck. Pitch home. Sails high, ball 4. And Edwards draws the base on balls. That'll put runners on the corners with 2 away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, number 11, Connor Dial. Edwards still being ginger on that foot. Dial looks down the third base line, gets his sign from Coach Craddy. Runners on the corners. Pitcher comes set. Pitch home. In there for a strike. Outer part of the plate. 0-1's the count. Edwards with a decent lead. Pitch home. Sails high for a ball. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Cut comes up empty. And did he get back? Yes, he got back in plenty of time.
Hey, good hustle, 3.
Good heads-up play by Jason behind the plate to throw it down to Landon at third, but Ethan was able to get back in time. That'll put 2 Knights in scoring position for Connor Dial. 2 balls, 1 strike to Dial here. 2 away. Pitch home. Ball sails high, 3-1's the count. Pitch home. Pops it up. Third baseman ranging back. Shortstop calls everybody off. Third baseman will catch it in foul territory for out number 3. But the Knights strike. 1-0 your score. We go to the bottom of the third. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back as we go to the bottom of the third. Knights strike first, 1-0 your score here in Clayton. Due up for the Warriors, the 9-1 and 2-hole batters. Leading things off for the Warriors, the center fielder, number 7, Cole. Defensive alignment remains the same for the Knights. Brown still towing the rubber. His first pitch fouled off as he showed bunt. 0-1's the count. Cole digs back in. Shows bunt again, puts it down the third base side. And Connor with a bit of a fielding mistake there. And he'll reach on the E5 as the ball was rolling foul and he picked it up in fair territory. So that'll put a runner at first. Nobody out here. That will bring up the top of the lineup, number 31, the pitcher, Ethan. His last at bat, long fly out to Jackson Heath in left field. Runner with his lead. Pick. Not in time.
Play. No, sir. No, sir. It's not a ball.
Pick attempt over to first. As we all learn what balks are. Swing and a miss. 0-1's the count. Ethan digs back in. 0-1 count. Front of the box. Runner with his lead at first. Pitch home. Misses inside. 1-1 the count. Ethan digs back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner with his lead at first. Brown comes set. Pitch home. Drills it to left center. Jackson on the run. Makes the grab. And they're not going to get it back in time, but Jackson makes the out.
Good job, Jackson.
And that'll be 1 away. Jackson had to get on his horse to his left to make that grab. And the runner able to make it back to first. 1 away here, and that brings up the first baseman, number 21, Jewett. He had a deep fly out to center field, his last at bat. Pick attempt to first, gets back in plenty of time.
Good job, Mason.
And we're going to have argument over a balk. All right, we're back at you as we learn what balks are once again. Number 21, first baseman Jewett digs in. And I don't think there's a count yet. Takes a look, comes set. Pitch home. Drills it deep. Right field. Hunter on the run. Makes the grab. Throw to first. Double play. We go to the top of the fourth. 1-0 your score. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the 2 Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back to Clayton as we go to the top of the fourth. 1-0 your score. Knights with a small lead here. 5, 6, 7 in the order due up for the Knights. Leading things off, number 9, the center fielder, birthday boy, Gabe Longenberger digs in. Ethan still towing the rubber for the Warriors. Pitch home, sails high for a ball, 1-0's the count. Carter Letchworth, your catcher, on deck. The 1-0 offer. That'll miss inside. Yeah, he's got a delayed signal. It's hard for me to see from where I'm sitting from. 2-0's the count here as he foul tips that into the mitt. 2-1. Gave a ground out to the second baseman his last at bat. Digs back in. The 2-1 offer. Pops it up. Foul.
Line it out now.
That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he'll go down looking. 1 away. That'll bring up the catcher, number 2, Carter Letchworth. That's going to put the right fielder, number 6, Hunter Stroud, on deck. Carter digs in from the right side. Nobody on, 1 away. Pitch home. Breaking ball, misses low for a ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. And gives him the call, top part of the zone. 1-1's the count. Pitch home.
Nice.
Little check swing. That'll drop for a base hit. And Carter gets on.
Good boy, Carter. Here we go, 6. 6.
That'll bring up number 6, the right fielder, Hunter Stroud.
Go, Hunter.
Hunter digs in from the right side. Carter with a small lead at first. 1 away. Pitch home. Pops it foul and out of play. 0-1's the count. Jonathan Williams, the second baseman, due up. Ethan checks the runner at first. Long look, comes set. The 0-1. Sails high for a ball. 1-1. Hunter about middle of the box. Carter with a small lead at first. The 1-1. And halfway cut comes up empty. Throw down to first. Carter gets back in plenty of time.
All right, come here, 6. Here we go.
1-2 to count. Hunter digs back in. 2-strike approach here. The 1-2. And went around. Throw to first. Not in time. 2 away.
All right, here we go, 7.
That'll bring up number 7, the second baseman, Jonathan Williams. 2 away, runner at first. Williams digs in. Ethan comes set. Pitch home. Goes down, drives that one into left field, right to the left fielder. For out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 your score. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0. Knights hold a slim lead. Mason Brown still towing the rubber. All other defensive alignments remain the same. Leading things off for the Warriors, number 3, the shortstop, Zeke. Digs in from the right side. First pitch, a hopper to third. Connor Dial comes up, fires across the field, gets the out. 1 away.
Stay with us, guys. All right, Connor.
That'll bring up the left fielder, number 34, Jonah, to the plate. First pitch, breaking ball, misses inside. 1-0's the count. Jonah, strikeout victim, his last at bat. The 1-0. Ropes it down the third baseline, and that'll send his fellow Warriors scrambling for cover. He about sent that into the dugout. That'll even the count, 1-1. Jonah digs back in. That'll catch the inner half. 1-2's the count. Brown comes set, the 1-2 offer. Misses low. That'll even it up, 2-2. All right. So he'll reach on the air. First pitch fouled off. 0-1's the count. This is the catcher, Jason, his last at bat. Got a single. As Brown comes set, the 0-1. Pick to first, not in time. Third base coach is having a fit over his pickoff move. Brown comes set, the 0-1. That'll catch the outer half, 0-2 to count. The 0-2 to Jonathan. He's going to go 2. There's 1. They get the lead runner, but not the second.
All right, hey, good job there, guys. Hey, good shuffle there, Jonathan.
So a fielder's choice goes Jonathan Williams to Ethan Hopkins. And they're able to get the lead runner 1-2 away. And a runner for the catcher coming in. That'll be number 32, Roman. He'll take over running duties for the catcher, number 1, Jason. And with 2 away, that'll bring up number 8, the second baseman, Jackson, who reached on a single his last at bat. Digs in from the right side. Brown checks the runner, comes set. He'll step off. Brown comes set. Pitch home. Right off the glove of Daniel. He'll make the play. And 1, 2, 3 go the Knights as we go to the top of the 5th. 1-0 your score. Knights with the lead. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, we go to the top of the 5th as we are halfway through here in Clayton. 1-0 your score, GCA Knights have a slim lead. Leading things off this half inning will be positions 9, 1, and 2 as number 4, the left fielder, Jackson Heath, will lead things off here for the Knights.
Go, Jackson. You're not throwing, no. That's
First pitch misses for a ball. 1-0's the count.
Hey, good eye.
That'll miss high, 2-0. Ethan still towing the rubber for the Warriors. Healthy cut comes up empty. 2-1's the count.
You're good. Stay on, bud. Good eye.
And he's going to give him the strike. 2-2 the count. And the off-speed gets him. 1 away.
It's all right, bud. All right, get started here.
So we'll flip the card. We'll go to the top of the lineup. Number 3, the shortstop, Ethan Hopkins, digs in from the right side. Nobody on, 1 away. Off speed comes up empty, 0-1 to count. Knights desperately need to put up a crooked number. Get some insurance runs on the board. 0-1. And fouls that off and finds himself in an 0-2 hole.
Let's go 3. Stay there, man. Yo, got it.
The 0-2. And he's going to ring him up on the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts.
We walked that pitch, too.
That'll bring up the pitcher, number 1, Mason Brown. He digs in from the right side, 2 away, nobody on. And that'll bring Daniel Edwards on deck. Brown digs in. First pitch, breaking ball, gets him, 0-1's the count.
They're not able to get these guys slow pitching. You know that? Good one. All right, got 2. Come get them.
The 0-2. And makes the adjustment, sends it deep into center field. Center fielder range under it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, go your Knights. We go to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Knights baseball here on the 2 Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back to Clayton. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Knights hold a slim 1-0 lead still here over the Southside Warriors. Leading things off this half inning for the Warriors, 7, 8, and 9. Number 7 batter will be number 9, the third baseman, Landon. He had a fielder's choice his last at bat. Drills that into right field. Hunter on the run. It'll drop in front of him. Probably could have made that catch, and that'll put the first batter on. So a leadoff single for the Warriors, and that'll bring up the right fielder, number 10, Gowan. Brown toes the rubber. Landon with his small lead at first. Pitch home. Right back up the middle, off the glove. And no play as that went off the glove of Mason. And so that's going to be an error. And that's going to put the first two runners on, nobody out. That'll bring up the center fielder, number 7, Cole. And probably should have let that one go and let Ethan play that behind him. Cole digs in from the right side. Nobody out, 2 runners on. Warriors with something cooking here. First pitch, swing and a miss for a strike. 0-1's the count.
All you won.
Brown toes the rubber, gets his sign. He comes set. Pitch home. Breaking ball drops in there for a strike. 0-2's the count. The 0-2 offer. Pops it up, left field. Jackson will make the grab. And one away.
Job 4.
So with one away, we flip it to the top of the lineup. We go to number 31, the pitcher, Ethan. It was 0 for 2 so far on the day. Brown comes set, checks the runner. Williams checks in behind him, pops off, drills that into left field. Jackson on the run. That's going to drop, and he'll just throw it in to the shortstop, and that'll load the bases.
You're all right. Hey, good catch.
One away, bases juiced here for number 21, the first baseman, Jewett, who has flown out to center field and right field. Tying run 90 feet away for the Warriors. Pitch home. That'll miss low. Good stop behind the plate. 1-0's the count.
Come get him, Mason.
The 1-0. Breaking ball.
Boy.
Catches the outer half. That'll even it up 1-1. The 1-1. Little tapper to Williams. Bobbles it. Throws it to first. Drops it. And we have tied the game off the error. And we're all knotted up 1-1 with bases loaded and 1 away. That'll bring up the shortstop, number 3, Zeke. Breaking ball drops in there for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer. Pops it up.
Batter's out, batter's out, batter's out. Job.
And infield fly. Batter is out on the play. 2 away. That'll bring up number 34, the left fielder, Jonah. Bases juiced here.
Nice. Hey, good miss.
And that one missed inside. 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. Misses in the dirt. 2-0 to count.
You all right? Hey, you all right, Mason?
Brown digs in. Jonah in front of the box. Pitch home. Healthy cut, comes up empty. 2-1 to count. The 2-1.
Nice.
That'll miss inside.
All right. Hey,
3-1 the count.
Come get him now. Hey, good job back there, Carter.
Pitch home. Down the third base line. That'll get past a diving Connor. That's going to plate 1 and 2, and a 2-run RBI. And Southside jumps out in front with their first lead of the game, 3-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Jason. Two away, runners at first and second. Pitch home. Breaking ball, puts it up. Could be trouble. Jackson getting under it, and Gabe makes the grab for out number 3. They push 3 across and take the lead. 3-1 the score. We go to the top of the 6th. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th. Knights find themselves trailing for the first time this game by 2. 3-1 your score here as Southside Warriors were able to push 3 across in the bottom of the 5th. Leading things off this half inning will be number 10, the first baseman, Daniel Edwards. As Ethan still towing the rubber for the Warriors, his first pitch. Roped down the first base line and foul. 0-1 to count. The 0-1 offer. Down the first base line, foul again. The 0-2. Misses high, 1-2 to count. The 1-2 offer. And comes up empty. One away.
All right, here we go, Connor. Here we go.
That'll bring up the third baseman, number 11, Connor Dial. One away, nobody on. Drills that one deep, left center, could be trouble. Right center, it'll drop. It'll get by him. Connor's going to hold up at first as he couldn't get the trailer unhooked. But a single keeps the Knights going here. And that'll bring up the center fielder, number 9, Gabe Longenberger. Time called here. Gabe, the birthday boy, will dig in from the right side. He's 0 for 2 so far today. Pick attempt to first, gets past the first baseman, and Connor Dial will take off to second base. And that'll put a Knight runner in scoring position here. One away. Gabe's first pitch. Swing late. 0-1 to count. Gabe digs in. Pitch catches the outer part of the zone. 0-2 the count. The 0-2. Taps it down the third base line and foul. Good piece of two-strike hitting there.
Here we go, Gabe. Hey, good at bat here, Gabe. Here we go.
And Longberger will dig back in.
Come on. Let's see, baby. Come on now. Let's go. Come on. You got it, Gabe.
The 0-2. Center fielder will range back. He's burnt. That'll drop. Gabe's wanting to go too. And a sliding double for Gabe Longenberger, the birthday boy. And that puts 2 Knights in scoring position for the catcher, number 2, Carter Letchworth. Time called. And that'll bring out the coach to have a talk with his infield here. Top of the 6th, 3-1 the score. Southside Warriors with a 2-run nod at the moment. Knights threatening with Connor Dial at third, Gabe Longenberger at second. And the catcher, Carter Letchworth, coming to the plate, 1 away. So far, Ethan for the Warriors has gone 5 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 4 walks, and 9 strikeouts. He's at 94 pitches, 59 being strikes. He's faced 23 batters thus far. Carter Letchworth to dig in from the right side.
There you go, Carter.
2 runners on, 1 away. Tying run at second base. First hit pops it up. First baseman over the range, and it'll fall in the Knights dugout. And Carter will live to see another one. 0-1 the count here. Is no lights here at the ballpark yet. Carter digs back in front of the box. Right side, righty-righty matchup here, the 0-1 offer. Misses outside. And that'll even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go short side. Come on, get it.
The 1-1. Sells high for a ball. 2-1 to count. Letchworth digs in. Ethan looks in, gets a sign. He comes set. The 2-1 offer. Foul tipped into the mid, and that'll even the count 2-2. Carter digs in, 2-strike approach. The 2-2 offer. That'll miss low, works the count full. Full count. Payoff pitch. Pops it into right center. That's trouble. That'll drop. Connor Dowell's got to get on his horse. Gabe takes off to third, and the Knights played a run on the single from Carter Letchworth.
Here you go, Eli.
That puts runners on the corners for number 14, Eli Suggs, who comes into the lineup. And this will be the second visit from the coach here to Ethan. So we're going to have a pitch and change here as Ethan's day is done. We'll let you know who the new pitcher is when we come back. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. Welcome back as we are in the top of the sixth. Runners on the corners. The Knights have pushed one across, tying run 90 feet away. New pitcher in for the Warriors. Number 8, Jackson, comes from second base, and Ethan, the starting pitcher, will go to second base in place of Jackson. Now batting for Hunter Stroud, number 14, Eli Suggs. Righty-righty matchup, first pitch. Misses low and inside. As Carter will take off to second on the defensive indifference. 1-0 the count. Healthy cut comes up empty, 1-1. Jonathan Williams on deck. 2 runners scoring position, tying run 90 feet away. Go ahead run at second base 180 feet away. The 1-1. Drills that one into right field, right into the glove, and Gabe's going to tag up, and no. The tying run scores. And we are all knotted up, 3-3 here.
Good job, Eli. Way in the ball. Yeah.
So a sac fly plates a run. Unconventionally, but does plate. We got a new ball game. 3-3 here in the top of the sixth. 2 away, and that'll bring up number 7, the second baseman, Jonathan Williams. Williams digs in from the right side. Runner dances off a third. First pitch in, 1-0's the count.
Take that bat with you. Take that bat with you.
The 1-0. Healthy cut comes up empty, 1-1. Jackson Heath due up for the Knights. The 1-1. Ropes it down the third base line, but foul, 1-2 to count.
Go, Jonathan.
2 away, a 1-2 count. Go ahead run 90 feet away for the Knights. Jonathan Williams looks down the third base line, gets instruction from Coach Craddy. Digs back in right side. Jackson comes set. The 1-2. Sails high, that'll help wear that off his back. And he'll take the hit by pitch. That'll put runners on the corners for Jackson Heath with 2 away.
Let's go, Jackson.
Carter Letchworth dancing off a third. Jonathan Williams dancing off a first. Go ahead run 90 feet away.
All right, here we go, Jackson.
Jackson Heath's going to dig in from the left side with 2 away here. Top of the 6th.
You got it.
Number 8, Jackson towing the rubber for the Warriors. He'll step off. That'll move Jonathan Williams back into first. No throw. Pitch home. Shows bunt. Goes around. 0-1's the count.
Hey, you good for? Here we go.
Go, Jack.
Here we go, Jackson.
The 0-1 offer. Jonathan's off. Ball, throw back to the pitcher. Nobody bites. And Jonathan Williams will take second base on the defensive indifference. And 2 Knights in scoring position, 1-1 the count to Jackson Heath. Jackson comes set for the Warriors. The 1-1 offer. Sails outside, 2-1 the count. Top of the lineup, the shortstop, Ethan Hopkins, awaits on deck. The 2-1. Healthy cut comes up empty.
Hey, good. Hey, be smart now. Be smart.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Deuces wild, top of the 2nd. Pitch home. Ropes it to the first baseman. He'll grab it and step on first. They leave 2 stranded. They push 2 across. We're all knotted up at 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back as we go to the bottom of the 6th. New ball game here in Clayton as we're knotted up 3-all. Leading things off for Southside is the new pitcher, number 8, Jackson. Mason still towing the rubber. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 offer. Healthy cut comes up empty, 0-2.
Let's go, Mason. Roll on the cheese.
Brown takes a breath, the 0-2 offer. Misses inside, 1-2.
Nice. 1-2.
The 1-2 offer. Right over the head of Ethan, and that'll be a leadoff single for the Warriors. And that'll bring up number 9, the third baseman, Landon, for the Warriors. Pick attempt to first, not in time. Lefty-righty matchup here. First pitch, healthy cut, comes up empty. 0-1's the count.
2 more.
Runner with his lead at first. Daniel holding him on. The 0-1. Nice breaking ball. Just missed, says Blue. Or no, he gives him a strike. Okay. 0-2's the count. Landon digs back in. The 0-2 offer. Pick attempt to first. Back in plenty of time.
So he can go over that.
The 0-2 offer. Foul tips it to stay alive.
Let's go, Mason.
Landon digs back in. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch home. Right up the middle. And almost had to play at second. And back-to-back singles. And that's going to be it for Mason with his pitch count, I believe. Nobody out, 2 runners on. And time's getting ready to be called here. And we're going to have a pitching change here in Clayton. 2 runners on, nobody out. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Clayton. Bottom of the 6th, knotted up 3-all here in the first game of the NCCSA 2A state playoffs. Southside Warriors and the GCA Knights. Southside's got 2 runners on. They're threatening, nobody out. Defensive change here. Daniel Edwards comes in to toe the rubber for the Knights as Mason Brown hit his pitch count that was set for him. He'll go to first base. All of the defensive areas remain the same. That'll bring up number 10, the right fielder, Gowan. As Edwards comes set, his first pitch. Misses high, 1-0's the count.
Hey, it's okay, miss.
Lights on here at the ballpark. The 1-0. Misses low, 2-0 to count.
Let's go, Dan. Throw it in there, man. You got this.
Edwards toes the rubber, looks in, gets a sign. He comes set, checks the runner at second. Williams will bounce off. Pitch home. In there for a strike, 2-1's the count.
Good job, Daniel.
The 2-1. Foul tipped into the mid, 2-2. Daniel with a mid-80s fastball. Looks in, comes set. Knights need an out. The 2-2 offer. Breaking ball sailed high, and that'll work it full. Full count, payoff pitch. That'll sail high, and he'll draw the base on balls. And that'll bring up number 7, the center fielder, Cole, with bases juiced. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Go ahead run 90 feet away. Infield plays the grass. Pop foul, 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 the count here to number 7, Cole for the Warriors with bases juiced, nobody out. Edwards toes the rubber. Pitch home. Sails high for a ball, 1-1's the count. Breaking ball gets him to chase, 1-2. Pitch home. Pops it up, foul, out of play. 1-2's the count. Cole digs back in, top of the lineup, awaits on deck for the Warriors. Edwards comes set. The 1-2 offer. Outside to right center. Hunter on the run, makes the grab. Coming home, throw, play at the plate, not in time. And Warriors take a lead on the errant throw. And everybody will move up 1 to 9, or excuse me, the Warriors take a 4-3 lead, threatening for more. 1 out. That'll bring up top of the lineup number 31, the pitcher, Ethan. Will dig in from the right side, 1 away. Ethan digs in. Pitch home. Drills that one deep. Gabe Makes the grab, tag up from third, and he'll plate. And the Warriors have regained their 2 runs. The 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. 5-3 the score. That'll bring up number 21, the first baseman, Jewett, to the plate. 5-3 the score here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball sails high and outside, 1-0 to count. Runner at second for the Warriors. The 1-0 offer. Fouls it back. 1-1 to count. For the Warriors. Edwards comes set, the 1-1 offer. That'll hit him. So a hit by pitch will put a runner at first, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's going to bring up the shortstop, number 3, Zeke, to the plate. Pitch home. Sails high. Good stop by Carter behind the plate. 1-0's count. Edwards looks in, gets his sign. He comes set. The 1-0 offer. And that'll miss the top part of the zone. 2-0's the count. The 2-0. This is in the dirt, kicks away. Both runners will move up 90 feet. 3-0 to count. Zeke digs in, 3-0 count, 2 away, 2 runners in scoring position for the Warriors. Edwards comes set. That'll miss low. Good stop by Carter. And another walk. We'll load the bases with 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's going to bring up number 34, left fielder Jonah. Jonah is 1 for 2. 1 for 3, excuse me. Pitch home. Healthy cut.
Boy, Daniel.
He'll come up empty. Warriors threatening. They've already pushed 2 across here. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. The 0-2 offer. Breaking ball misses outside. 1-2. Jonah digs back in. Edwards, the 1-2 offer. And goes down looking.
Tag the bag. Tag the plate.
All he had to do is
tag the plate.
And that'll be 3. We go to the top of the 7th. The Knights trail by 2. They got 3 outs to work with. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back. The Knights have 3 outs to work with. Winner of this game moves on. Loser of this game, season is done. Top of the 7th we go. Southside Warriors hold a 2-run lead over the Knights. Top of the lineup due up for the Knights. Number 3, the shortstop, Ethan Hopkins, digs in. Number 8, Jackson, still towing the rubber for the Warriors. First pitch sails high for a ball. 1-0's the count.
Ethan, you got it, bud.
The 1-0 offer. Chases one high. 1-1. The 1-1 offer.
Good cut.
Healthy cut.
Keep eyes on you.
And he's got himself in a 1-2 hole here.
All right, you're good.
Hopkins, 2 walks and a strikeout on the evening. The 1-2. Sells high. 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter this half inning. Hopkins digs back in. Jackson takes a breath, toes the rubber. The 2-2. Foul tipped into the mitt, 1 away.
Hey, good cut there, Free. Here go Mason. Good,
That'll bring up the starting pitcher now, first baseman, number 1, Mason Brown. Daniel Edwards will be on deck, 1 away. Brown digs in from the left side, excuse me. Pitch home. Sells high for a ball, 1-0's the count.
watch, Mason.
The 1-0. Pops it up. And just goes out of play.
All right, you good, Mason?
That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Jason, the catcher for the Warriors, gave a good chase, just ran out of real estate and found territory. Brown digs in from the left side as Jackson goes back to the mound. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, Mason.
Pitch home. Breaking ball sails high, 2-1. Brown digs in. Jackson toes the rubber's got his sign. He comes set. Pitch home. Sails high, 3-1.
3-1, Mason. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike. Hitter's count here for Brown. Jackson looks in, gets his sign from his catcher, Jason, behind the plate. Pitch home. Pops it up. Center fielder ranges in. And a diving catch by the left fielder for out number 2. So the Knights down to their last out as that brings up the relief pitcher, number 10, Daniel Edwards. Connor Dial awaits on deck. Connor Dial, if he makes it, would represent the tying run. Pitch home. Breaking ball drops in there for a strike on the inner half. 0-1's the count.
Here we go, Daniel.
Pitcher steps off. Nobody on. 2 away. The 0-1 offer. Sails high for a ball. And that'll even the count. 1-1. Again, winner advances to Tuesday. Loser season is done. The 1-1. Pops it up, foul and out of play, and the Knights are down to their last strike.
All right, good, Daniel. Tough right here. Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Jackson toes the rubber, looks in, gets a sign from Jason behind the plate for the Warriors. Comes set, the 1-2 offer. Lays off of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. And comes up empty. And that will be your ball game as the Knights season comes to an end here in Clayton as the Southside Warriors take game 1 of the playoff 5-3 over the Knights. The Knights will finish their season 5-9 on the year here in 2024. We'll see you next year. I'm Chris Brown for the Two Dad Sports Network and GCA Knights Baseball. Good night, everybody.